wetin vex me for that reaction yesterday was the fact say one of the coaches tried to touch you off your hand. You are not the most important player in this team.
I'm sorry, he is.
He is not.
Sorry.
No,
Victor Osimehn is the
he
most
is.
important.
He is not. He's out.
See,
He is not the most important. The most important is Lookman.
It's not
Now.
He cannot be Lookman.
Why?
He can't be Lookman.
Why? Who is the African best player?
Osimhen's goals. Where is the Lookman?
I say no disrespect to him. When people like Ronaldo they do their own, Messi fans they fight am. You understand? This action wey Osimhen do. Alright now, welcome back to the channel. My name na Emeka and this one na on top Group C matter for World Cup qualification and South Africa topping the group with our beloved country Nigeria sitting fourth in the table below Rwanda and Benin. It's a sad one. Even us.
Allow me make I laugh.
My brother, I don't even know the one.
You allow me make I laugh.
But it was a sad one yesterday. It wasn't a frustrating draw because for you to have a frustrating draw, the team where they play first go match your energy. Go don't say this team really deal with me. Exactly. This was a shameless draw.
It was a sad draw.
A sad draw.
Very. Did you see Victor Osimhen's reaction?
My brother, I'm not even start from there.
Did you see his reaction?
Guy was provoked.
Some people will criticize him. You understand?
Yes.
Others will say that you understand. But his reaction speaks a lot.
Talk about it.
His reaction speaks a lot. Some people might say he was being disrespectful or that is not a good show of sportsmanship. Do you understand? But this is somebody that gives his all
for the team.
Day in, day out. I believe he was, I think, injured or so. Maybe he felt something on his, you understand? Maybe cramps or so. You understand? That is why they took him off. You get, and Boniface, that one, a comedian. What he knows how to do best is to tweet,
laugh, make jokes.
He's a comedian. He's a very good comedian.
Yes.
You understand? Now, look at Osimhen's attitude, his character. When it comes to playing for the national team, he always gives 100%. Even in cases whereby his output is poor, but you see that work rate.
So his action is justifiable.
I'm not saying his action is justifiable, but you can understand why he's reacting that way.
What do you think about Osimhen's reaction? I'm going to start from there.
People go always view situations differently, and I understand. Show sportsmanship, show this one, show that one. Fine. But when we consider wetin this thing mean to us as a nation at this point in time, Osimhen has every right to behave that way he behaved. Because e come dey like say all the effort wey I dey put, I go fill bucket or I go fill bag with water, una go carry me to burst am, water go pour finish. Because that is what they did there. So you can't, this boy don dey die from the first minute. He wants score goal, he wants to score, he dey fight for this team, and then you can't even appreciate what he's doing and just hold on. Osimhen scored 80-something minutes and he was taking off. You can't hold on for 5, 6, 7 minutes as a defense, as midfield. I said it, everybody is to be blamed. Both the coaches, the players, everybody is to be blamed for this thing.
In my prayer,
only if we get like 3 of Osimhen's for Super Eagles, we know for the world. Because when you see the energy when they bring into the team, others know they do that kind of thing. Others, that means if also we get like 3, maybe by now when South Africa they now where we for them. So you know if you see that kind of player like Osimhen, they give him day out, day in, day out. They give that kind of performance every time. They just throw away everything like that. Because now even as they take him off, people person wey no know go to say this guy na assistant coach. Go say a coach stand up, they the ginger, they everything they do. So you go know say na guy wey get passion for this club, for the country. Then come see wetin they do. So you know they very good at all. The way we behave, I understand. See that one na the emotion. That kind of thing go dey very distant, go dey very angry. So They no fit just blame am like that. They gats cut am for flag.
Personally, we all give our own opinions based on how we see the match. No disrespect to Osimehn. Osimehn is a professional and supposed act. We all know the
Our last season. Before Lookman, who was the previous CAF player of the year? I need an answer. I need an answer. No, I need an answer. No. I need an answer. No.
You are driving.
No.
There's a point you're driving.
No.
There's a point you're driving.
A direct question deserves a direct answer.
No, I know the answer.
Don't get me wrong. I am not even a Victor Osimehn fan. I am not a fan of his because he's a traditional striker, and I am not a fan of traditional strikers. I love modern day strikers. You understand? But if you see green, you call him green.
All right, let's move. Before we,
and for that fact you're talking about, top 30, Lookman no dey.
He no dey. Your CAF best player of the
top 30 for Nigerian goal scorers.
Nigerian goal scorers.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Moving forward. We dey fourth for the table, and let's jump into the big one. How? Where we fit take qualify? What is the chance, the slim chance of Nigeria qualifying? Of course, we know about the playoff. We know the story about the playoff. The best in the second place, right?
Best four.
Will
be best in second place.
Best four in the second. And currently,
from what I'm seeing, they are second places teams with 13 points.
13 points
12 points
already.
So,
already.
My brother.
And your country is sitting fourth.
Our country, not
our country is sitting fourth.
Personally, I think getting this guy as our coach is a wrong move.
Chelle.
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
But that one is on NFF because they don't want pay. You understand?
It's a short-term contract.
They don't want to pay.
And that's why
NFF no want money.
I will tell you that this team, this set of players will continue to be mediocre until the people at the top start doing something right. They are not doing things right, and that's why it's draining, it's coming down. This man, this shell of a man, is he the right profile to coach these boys?
He's not.
He's not. Why is he not the right player? He's not the right coach to coach.
Correct you on this.
He's not the right person to coach these people because first of all, this job is not meant for somebody like Chelle. He is a coach that was sacked by Mali. Mali, for crying out loud, sacked Chelle, and Nigeria went to bring Chelle to coach the Super Eagles,
NFF no
the prestigious Super Eagles of Nigeria.
Let me come in. You remember who did I? It was me, Dr. AK, and one other person that did the interview. I'm sorry, the studio session when they appointed Chelle. Maybe you've forgotten. They brought Chelle on a short-term contract. That contract is to take Nigeria to AFCON, through the AFCON and win, to take Nigeria through the AFCON and qualify them for the World Cup. That was the clause.
Okay.
It's not a long-term something.
Okay.
Puja posted it when they got him.
Okay.
So it's not a long-term something.
So has
you
it
bring person
to carry and go World Cup now.
Process. No, hold on, it's in the process. So now to bring person to carry you go World Cup,
then
and
play
carry
through
you go CAF.
AFCON winner.
Yeah. Now let me just drop. Like I said, I'm a man of fact. You understand?
Yes, Adam.
Go through the lineup of this. Imagine Zimbabwe now with the draw. team wey no even get
Zimbabwe Warriors.
Team wey no even get
Zimbabwe people come dey laugh.
You know the funniest part.
Nigeria face Zimbabwe.
When they scored the goal, they come show Zimbabwe fans. I think they were like 5 or 6. They were so happy. Three. They were 3. They were so happy getting a draw. You understand?
A draw is a win now.
Hold on.
We are not going to World Cup.
Let's go through the lineup. We have he played Chukwueze, Osimehn, Moses Simon, Lookman, and Iwobi. Yeah. Then he played Aina at left back with Samuel at right back. Now, let's first talk about the forward line. Where Lookman dey play for club?
Na left wing.
For CAF, where he dey play?
Normally supposed to be left wing too.
For qualifiers for CAF, where he play?
Left wing.
Under Finidi George, where he play?
Left wing.
So why he play osimehn? What's his name? Lookman behind
That was
striker.
strange. No, that one I know.
Yes,
True.
the current player of the year. Did he had an impact on that game?
More they come.
The current CAF player of the year. Did he had an impact on that game?
Not on par. No.
Did he? He was poor. Why?
He was poor.
Because he played him out of position.
Yes.
Do you understand? Now, somebody made one statement. Say they need to comot Iwobi unless you don't win your match. Iwobi is the only creative player we have in that midfield.
Correct.
In terms of creativity, you saw Iwobi comot when you need creativity. 1-0 no be winning. Do you understand?
Yes.
1-0 no be winning. Chukwueze, I don't know what's wrong with it.
Sorry to you're even talking about creativity. Me, I'm talking of playing Iwobi at the right position.
Exactly.
That's why I say this coach is not a coach for Nigeria. He's not a coach for the Super Eagles. Because tell me why you have Nottingham Forest sitting comfortable at the top of the Premier League, second or third position, with one of the best fullbacks in the league. Man City is going for Ola Aina, a right winger, what's his position? A right fullback. And you take this Ola Aina to play left back when you have Bruno Onyemaechi, top 20 left backs in the world right now as we speak. Bruno Onyemaechi is there. You didn't play. Okay, if I say okay.
You know the funniest part?
That guy Chelle had a good start in Mali.
He not even play in Mali. No disrespect to Mali. You won't compare in terms of African football. You will not even bring out Mali national team.
Nigeria is there. Mali,
do you understand?
Somewhere there.
Do you understand? So don't even bring comparisons there. You get me? And to add to what he's saying, you understand? You notice that Samuel got tired in that game.
Sorry.
Did he sub him? You know, saying that from that wing, they use scores. But you notice something, say when they be counter us to score the second goal, you see say Samuel can't put energy. Do that clearance. You understand? Towards the end, yes. And that is the energy we are lacking. There's only one player giving us that energy in that team, which is Victor Osimehn. So if he's on his right to get angry, he's on his right not to talk to anybody. Do you understand? The same Samuel where they use, if you watch the build up to that goal, at that flank, I will not even talk about Captain Ekong, that one self. I don't even rate him. Me personally, I don't rate him. You understand? I don't rate him. But if you notice that counter, that second counter, where they for use scores, Samuel put energy. He no gree. If I allow am make him pass am now.
Alright, Moku enter. Priye, what do you think about going forward? Are you seeing any chance of qualifying? And if you're not seeing any chance, or if there's any chance, just run us through your
observation. It will be very hard and difficult because not just 4 matches now remain.
Yeah, 4 matches.
We guys win the 4, and when we dey win the 4 too, we guys pray make people wey dey up follow.
Na the calculator.
Just imagine say we win the 4 and then win the 4 too, or people because then they on 88 points, we dey 7. Now you come be 1 point difference, so you no go still matter. Except say we know say na assistance na allegation dey for South Africa. Except say that one go happen for our favour. The same way the thing happen for our favour for AFCON, Libya matter. You know say dem deduct their 3 points in here. So if that kind of thing now happen for this South Africa team, they don't carry that team go meet CAF now. So if that kind of thing happen, they deduct 3 points for them. I believe say the group go dey open. But we gats win our 4 matches. That's just the thing. We no fit afford to draw any match.
But the thing is, if they deduct South Africa point, they will award it to Benin. Yes, now.
That's what's up now.
If they deduct South Africa point, the 3 points, the back to 10 points.
True, they'll award it to Benin that they played against.
And Benin will come top us now.
So that's why I say we gats.
You understand?
See, the thing is, even with us winning our 4 games and then deducting points, we can't.
Benin is already topping us.
We won't even pass South Africa. So most likely we will go for second position. Now that second position we will go for.
It's not guaranteed.
We can't even qualify as top 4 best in second position. That's how bad it is. That is how bad the Nigerian team is at this point, and somebody is saying that I should not blame chelle. Why won't I blame? I must blame chelle.
So let's wait. Adams,
Okay.
are you having hope? Are you seeing the hope for qualifying for World Cup 2026? This question will go round.
Personally, according to this current stats, no. Because the overall four second place best teams, I'm seeing teams here with 13 points, 12 points, and they are second position in their own table. Do you understand? And Nigeria is what? Nigeria is fourth position with 7 points.
7 points.
So even if we win our straight 4 matches, you get, and even if they deduct South Africa points, we have to beat South Africa, and win our remaining 3 matches. For us, that is if they deduct South Africa points, we have to beat South Africa and win the remaining 3 matches.
3 matches
to top the group.
Well, I don't get to the point, and viewers, we've come to the end of this session, and with what you've heard so far, nobody here get hope for Nigeria. Maybe you get hope 1 year. Your
Wait, give me the mic.
yes, sir. you get hope. I don't get
Because you don't ask us. So make I ask you. You get hope.
I don't get hope.
Settle. You get hope. Mathematically, it's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible, but
And you see, that's what I don't like about
in God we trust.
But all these further maths, geometry, physics, chemistry that we're doing.
It's okay. Let's come to the end of
Allow my brother to talk. Pour your anger.
Don't worry, he will pour his anger on the next studio session. Thank you for stopping by and waiting till the end of this show. Please like, subscribe, and turn your notification button
Very
so
important.
you have more content like this.